Hello again, all Life Path number 3s. This is your March 2020 reading. As you can see, I'm keeping to the same spread as we did last month. I actually quite like doing the horseshoe spread because it gives you a lot of information and encouragement on where you're going in life. So we've already laid the cards out just to save a bit of time. So this is your main reading. We have your love spread, and we also have one wisdom of the oracle card, which is blessed. And it's a number 22, so the angel number 22 could be of some significance in the month of March. Just Google what angel number 22 means. It's an angel number. It's also a master number. So you could even go and watch master number 22's reading that I've already got up on the channel. It may have a little bit of more information for you on that channel. Something just might resonate with you on that one, or on that reading, I should say. I'm going back to doing the new moons and the full moons because there's a super moon coming up for the full moon in Virgo, which is on the 9th of March, or the 10th of March, and if you're in the southern hemisphere like I am. And that is a super moon, and it's going to be quite a powerful one. There's a new moon in the sign of Aries on March 23rd or 24th in the southern hemisphere. And that gives you two new beginnings, because Aries is the beginning of the zodiac sign. So you've got two new intentions or wish lists, if I can get my words. Mercury is retrograde at the moment and my tongue's not working properly. But that's going to play it out as well. We're in a Mercury retrograde, which it stations direct, I think, about the 10th of March. And you have that shadow period for 5 to 7 days after it stations direct. So getting back to Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, we're at a planning stage again. We're at a new beginning, so set those intentions and do your wish list and all that sort of type thing for this period of time until the next new moon in April. Also on the full moon, what you would also do is a forgiveness and gratitude list. The beginning of 2020, we've had a lot of astrological things wreaking havoc, if you like, bringing up a lot of emotions, people's feelings, work-related things from the past, and Mercury's giving you this time to go over the past that you need to forgive, maybe to review, all these sorts of things. So this is why we have Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is the planet of communication. So maybe there is some sort of communication that you need to have. For me personally, I've got a bit of a croaky voice at the moment. I've had a bit of a virus, so my communication isn't working quite well at the moment, and I hope I don't start coughing. But if I do, I can pause the video anyway. I think it was Life Path number 8 had me coughing right the way through it, sort of type thing, but I did get through it. So, but I was determined to get these videos out before the end of February, so that gives you something to basically watch over the coming weekend to where you're going. Anyway, that's enough from me about that sort of type of thing. Like I said, you've got a card here that is blessed with the wisdom of the oracle, and that angel number 22. We'll go straight into your main reading here, but just going back over here to your love reading. Usually I only pull 3 cards, but 5 have come out, so that's going to be rather interesting from what I can see down there. As with a horseshoe spread, your middle card here is the main card, and everything else pulls off of this central card here, and it is the 6 of Raphael. It says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. With the 6 of Cups, this is, it can be relationships from the past, coming back in to be reviewed. Like I said, Mercury is retrograde at the moment. This can be also a new romantic relationship, but you've had past experiences or past lifetimes with them. It's a destined relationship. You also have over here in your hopes and fears the 2 of Cups I'll bring it up. This is soulmate, karmic relationship sort of type thing, but it's kindred spirits sort of type thing. But I'm jumping the gun there a bit, and we'll keep going on this card. Like it says, embrace your inner child, new friendships or rekindled relationships. So this might be a relationship coming back from the past. I'm going to bring up your past card here because it's the Four of Wands as well. The Four of Wands is a wedding, a relationship. This is getting married, getting engaged. But this is in your past. This is maybe what you have been thinking about, maybe. It says, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. This relationship here, it can be a new one as well. This might not be a rekindled relationship. You know, there's a lot of scenarios out there whether you're in a stable relationship. This can be, you know, rekindling of that relationship. This is taking, you know, going, having, you know, seeking wedding vows, all this sort of type things can be celebrating an anniversary. There's a lot of scenarios here, but this is the card that is, you know, coming from February into March, which is still playing a part. And because you've got the Six of Raphael card here, plus you've got the Two of Raphael here, this is all about a relationship. So whether you were single, coupled, whatever, relationships are playing a big part in your life at the moment. And I can also see your love reading over here. You've got the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Chariot. So something about relationships is going to be quite centering, you know, of the universe, basically centre in front sort of type thing is what I want to say. It's going to be on your mind quite a lot for the month of March. Your present card here is a major arcana card. You've got 2 for the month so far, and it has changed your life. So this is maybe where you're wanting to change your life. It's with Archangel Chamuel. And if you know anything about the angels, Archangel Chamuel, they call him the eyes of God. If you can see him standing up there, or if you don't like the word God, you can use the word universe. Here's the eyes of the universe. And here's a bird's eye view sitting up here looking down on people's lives, basically. It says, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace opportunities that brings change. So there's a lot of change going on at the moment. We've been through a couple of really hard months, tough months. Even 2019 wasn't the most pleasant of years. We're all coming out of that thing, and March is the start of things changing in a lot of people's lives. There's a lot of manifesting going, all this sort of type thing. I'm being shown back here to this blessed card. You are blessed at this moment that you can change your life. But you need to want to do it, and it's about a relationship, but it can be about life in general. You know, sometimes relationships do change your life, you know, for the better. Maybe you're contemplating about getting into a relationship. You know, this might be a completely new person coming along. It says, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So that's a pretty major card here, and with these other ones here. And the letter L is coming into my head. I don't know why. I don't generally say letters or things like that, but I'm just being shown the letter L could be quite significant for life path number 3s. If it doesn't resonate, these are general readings. You know, if it doesn't resonate, we'll look for somebody else. Your future card here is a very good card. It's the Ten of Ariel, and tens are always endings, ends of cycles. This card here, Ariel, is the coin suit. It says, there is so very much to be grateful for, financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. You know, this is all talking about family life. You know, people get married, connected, engaged, whatever. This is bringing this all into this card, basically. This is what we're all wanting, financial security, all that sort of type thing. And this relationship could be actually bringing it into being able to complete this card, basically. This is your future card. So maybe by the time you're into April, you know where you're going with this relationship or this theme, this scenario. But definitely there is a big change coming in your life in the present. But it's to do with relationships, marriage, all that sort of type thing. I remember where all those cards were. But definitely your life is changing for the better by the time, March is over. This card comes into play because this is what you're working towards. And again, full moon, do a gratitude and forgiveness list, like this one says. There's so very much to be grateful for. So, you've been given this time to review your past, review your relationships. This is where you're heading next, and you're a number 3 sort of thing. Number 3 was 2019 was a number 3 year. It would have had a very strong impact on you. This year is a number 4 year. So you did the work previously in last year to bring you to this present point in time where you can actually change your life. Just going back to this middle card, the 6 of Raphael, it says embrace your inner child, have fun with your life too. What do you need to change to have fun in your life? There are new friends and rekindled relationships coming back into the scene as well. This is incorporating children, childhood. How did you feel as a child, sort of type thing about relationships? This is all bringing all this sort of stuff up for review as well. Your best path to follow is the 4 of Ariel, and it says, when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you spend or save money. Especially this is a major arcana card. Sorry, that was the big dog barking out there. Sometimes people are resistant to change their life, but 2020 is asking a lot of us to do this. Have the courage to change your life. Being resistant to change. If you resist this, you're never going to reach this 10 of Ariel here, or 10 of Pentacles it is in the normal tarot. It's going to take you and make it a lot harder if you resist the changes that are coming in. The universe and Archangel Chamuel here knows better than you do what's in your future. But if you're resisting the change, this is it. When's your next chance going to be to change your life? Is basically what they're saying, especially with that 4 of Ariel. Extremes in how you save and spend money. Maybe you've been under restrictions of how you save and spend money. You're coming out of that because you've got the 10 of Ariel here. This could only improve your life if there is, a relationship here where both of you are working on this 10 of Ariel as well. Sometimes it takes two to basically tango. But if it's only, you're only sort of halfway in the door sort of type thing, you're resistant to change, you're thinking about the past, all this sort of type thing, especially with Mercury retrograde at the moment. A lot of people are going over old wounds sort of type thing. There's nothing here on this table that says that the same things are going to repeat. This can be a completely new relationship. Especially with that 2 of Cups being your hopes and fears, this card here. You're maybe fearing this relationship, although you want it. With those 3 cards here, the 4 of Gabriel, 6 of Raphael, and the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Raphael, this is a relationship you actually want. This is a destined one, especially with the 6 of Raphael in here. So, being resistant to change, you've got a major arcana card there in your present. It's entirely up to you how much you want to resist this, but this is in your best interests, what I want to say. So yeah, best path to follow. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change and extremes in how you save or spend money. So with me, the biggest thing on that card is being resistant to this change. You know, even if this is a not a new relationship sort of type thing, you might be taking it to the next level. It might be you might be getting engaged or moving in together. Yeah, it could be even a wedding, that sort of type thing. So there's a few scenarios here. Definitely with that card there. We have the big dog whooping out the door there over top of me. But anyway, your environments card here is the other major arcana card that you've got here, which is the High Priestess. This is the energy that you need to incorporate into your march. This is quite a high person, High Priestess. The only other, her counterpart, is the Hierophant sort of thing. I think it's the Hierophant, is it? Yeah, the Hierophant. I could be corrected on that. But yeah, she embodies, you know, going with the flow, being at peace. It says on it, powerful psychic information, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information and being at peace. So this is basically, it can be a card of, you know, self-meditation, all this sort of type thing to gain the answers about where you want to go in life. How do you want to change your life? How do you get to this 10 of Ariel here in this relationship? You know, this is all, you know, communication. This is, you know, if you can see her down there, it's going with the flow, basically down, it looks like a waterfall going down the steps sort of type thing. Once you receive these insights and, you know in your heart, you're on the right path as well to change your life. Be at peace with this change in your life because it's destined, it's predestined. You've done the work in the previous year, especially being a life path number 3 in the year 3, which was 2009. You've done the work already, so be at peace with the decisions that you have made to change your life. Again, you know, we're coming back to Hopes and Fears card here is the Two of Cups, which is the soulmates card. It's a karmic relationship. It's two hearts dedicated to something very special. So that person's either coming in or will come in or is already in because you've got the Four of Gabriel here and the Six of Gabriel, which is quite, those are quite major cards for relationships. You know, this is everything that you would hope to see on a table for a love reading. This is predestined. But I can see that you're worried still because your final outcome card is the Four of Swords, or the Four of Michael, which is the lower chakra cards. You might have been a bit worried about, you know, changing your life, all this sort of thing, because you might have had a few sleepless nights. This is a person that is not getting enough sleep at night. And this can be burning the candle at both ends. This could be chakras out of balance. It says, insights that come from quiet meditation. Again, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Going back down here to the High Priestess card there, because of the meditation factor that is in both cards. This can be a little bit of, you know, taking time out for yourself. Change is never easy sort of type thing, no matter whether it's good change, bad change, whatever. Yours is good change, but you're just struggling with it a little bit to accept it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. It says, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off. So also with new relationships, you can be burning the candle at both ends as well. If it's a new relationship, you could be going out and burning the candle at night time with this new relationship. So just be a little bit wary on the time spent with this relationship. Especially new relationships, they're exciting, they're fun. You want to spend as much time getting to know them, all this sort of type thing. But this one here is just a bit of a warning saying, you know, don't overdo it sort of type thing. This relationship isn't going anywhere soon. And the best relationships are worked on over a long period of time. Relationships that start, all hellfire, you fall madly in love, and basically they can actually burn out within the same period of time. So this is a work in progress, if you like. But we're going to pull some clarifying cards on the Four of Michael. And we got the Five of Gabriel. So I was right. This is you putting the puzzle pieces together about this relationship. This is a rather large puzzle piece here in front of this young lady here. And she's got Archangel Gabriel handing out puzzle pieces to her to put the information together. This is you up a little bit at night time worrying about the situation as well and trying to put the pieces of this together, which is fine, but yeah, just remember that for Michael, you need your sleep as well. You need to concentrate, on getting, a little bit of self-care in here as well. So we'll pull another. There we go, there's another good card. It's a new beginning. The Ace of Wands here, or the Ace of Gabriel. This is the fire, this is the passion in the relationship. This is what I'm talking about. If you want this relationship to last, it's going to change your life, as it says here. Don't go in boots and all sort of type thing. Steady does it, if you like, but this is at the beginning of a relationship as well. This is the fire, this is the passion, this is the emotion, this is the excitement, all that sort of type thing. So yeah, just easy does it sort of type thing. If you want this relationship to last, get to know the person over a period of time. Just don't, it's all fire and brimstone and passion and I was going to say sex, all that sort of type thing. Just easy does it. Go slowly if you want this relationship to last. But you need to get to, the stage where, you're wanting that Four of Gabriel sort of type thing. This is what's been on your mind anyway. You're wanting that, the next level, the next step. And then we get the Three of Gabriel. This is your, basically your hopes and everything coming to fruition. The big sail ship, she's standing on the dock here. This can be travel as well. She's got suitcases here packed. This can be going away, getting to know a person. This can be all your ships coming in the future. So, like I said, easy does it. There is time, there is no hurry. It says prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step in the relationship is what we're talking about. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So you pretty much got, pick up all these if I can. I'm still not working. You've got the Ace of Gabriel. You then have the Three of Gabriel. You gravitate to the Four of Gabriel. And then you get the Five of Gabriel. That's quite a passionate relationship, and this will end up changing your life. I'm saying relationship because I don't think it's a business partnership or anything like this. Everything you've got on the table here is about a a love relationship. So love is going to be on your mind quite readily for the month of March. Sorry guys, I just had to go and check outside. There was a few noises outside. The big dog that we have here likes to push the gate open and go for little walkies. But anyway, just remember that card too. It's a blessed union and you are blessed. So I'd have no hesitation in trying to change my life and make all this happen. So do we even need a love reading? Probably not, but yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. For this month's readings, I'm introducing this Happy Thoughts book, okay? For every life path number, I've picked just a random page to give you some sort of extra message as well on top of all these cards. I can see why this one, I'd read it before I'd even did the cards. It says, forget regret, or life is yours to miss. Okay? And that's basically the picture that comes with it. But it's your happy thought for March. Don't regret, not going into this relationship sort of type thing. But as I said, there's a little bit of a warning there. Just don't rush into it. This is a stable, long-term relationship if you let it be. So forget regret, or life is yours to miss. Don't miss this relationship. It's already it's in the cards sort of type thing. If it's not there, it will be by the time March comes along. Or it could be already in your life because you've got that, you have that Four of Gabriel in your past card. So hopefully, I wish you much luck with this. It looks like a very passionate, good relationship sort of thing with all those cards there, and it's a good progression up the scale. It's leading to this, the Ten of Ariel. This is stability. This is in home life, financially. And there is so very much to be grateful for. So do your gratitude list. Right, we're going to go into this part as well, because usually I only pick 3 cards, but 5 fell out. You've got the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Well, we know who the Knight of Cups is. The Knight is this person giving you this cup of love, is offering you this cup of love. So we already know what this card is about. We have the Chariot, and again we have the High Priestess card. So you've got 2 High Priestess cards. This is what you need to embody in the High Priestess. With the Chariot, this relationship is moving along quite speedily, but just remember it's you in this chariot seat driving it along. This is your relationship, or both your relationship, but you're the one in the driver's seat, if you like. If you need to slow things down, you can slow things down, especially with this Four of Michael here if you're feeling a little bit run down and tired. But definitely with the Queen of Swords here, she holds or wields the if you like, she wears the pants in the house. She wields that sword quite easily and with quite a lot of confidence. So this is you getting to the truth of the matter, you getting to the truth of things. But your hardships are over. You've got the Ten of Swords here. All those swords are now falling out of your, it's not going to be such a tough ride for the rest of it. You've got a person coming along here that's willing to help you. The Ten of Swords, basically, it's a heavy burden in life you've had to bear. But we're going to pull some more cards. But yeah, you're definitely being offered this. The Knight of Cups is looking for a soulmate, looking for a stable relationship too, so no worries on that front. And there you go. I'm going to leave that one there. We have 2 counterparts here that are equal. We have the King and the Queen of Swords, so this is your counterpart that is offering you this cup of love, if you like. This is your counterpart. This is definitely one of these relationships. This is a soulmate, this is your equal, this is the person that, what does it say on the bottom, 2 hearts dedicating to creating something wonderful. So there you go. Not that we needed to do your love reading because this spread was all about your love life. But yeah, just remember, the difficult times are over now. You won't have to see this card for a very long time. You've met your counterpart. That you're coupled already, or you are single, your counterpart is coming in. Your soulmate, your karmic, whatever you want to basically call it. So remember, you are blessed, and especially this month. You've probably got the best reading, I think, of all the life path numbers so far. But yeah, you don't have a lot of work to do. You just have to look after your health is the only basic bit of a warning there. Just look after your health. Don't go burning the candle at both ends. All work and no play sort of type thing, or all play and no work. But you're well on your way to this 10 of Ariel in the future. I'll read this one again. It says, there is so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So, go you guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave that here. I think all those cards are pretty much, it's all about a relationship. It doesn't even take into your work account. Everything is about this relationship. So we'll leave that there, but I'm going to do a little bit of a spiel about the numerology. With these readings, I think I'm about the only person, I know I'm the only person in New Zealand that does readings like this, and probably in the world. A lot of people do numerology, but they don't do readings like this. This reading is exactly the same as watching a star sign reading. The only difference is we're doing it on a life path, and that can take into account no matter what zodiac sign you are. If you know one core number, which is life path number 3, if you knew your other 4 core numbers of your numerology chart, you can watch other life path readings that I do, and you will pick up more information. It's been given to me to get this out there into the world, like things are changing. When you watch your star sign readings or horoscopes, all that sort of type thing, what they do is, like, you have your sun sign, you have a rising sign, you have a moon sign, you have a Venus sign. It's no different with numerology. Take into account, okay, I'm going to give you my ones. I'm a Libra is my sun sign. I have Aries rising. Or my descendant is Aries, and I have a Sagittarius moon. I can watch those readings and put the pieces to my personal life path in place, as well as doing my numerology sort of thing. Same with numerology, my life path readings. If you know your other 4 core numbers, you can do the same thing with my readings. You can watch, say, if you've got, I don't know, take into account, I think, I might be a Libra, I'm a life path 7, but I've got a 2 as my soul edge, which is all about relationships, stuff like that, where my Libra fits in very well, because Libra is all about relationships. If you know these things, you can go and watch, say, I could go and watch life path number 2's reading, I can go and watch life path number 6's reading, because I've got 6 in my chart as well. I've got 2 number 7s, I've also got master number 33. You can watch these things to get information as well and put the pieces together yourself. So, I'm asking everybody to, like, share, subscribe, to share it with your friends, relatives, all this sort of type thing. This channel, give us a hand, try and help me out to get the message out there about life path readings. It's not all about numerology, all that sort of type thing. I do, a little bit of the, not just the numerology or your star signs and all that sort of type thing. Put some comments on there and get, help the channel out sort of type thing. We've been here for well over a year now, and it's time that we sort of pushed it out there, or, this is what Spirit's saying to me. Get the message out there. Mercury, I need to use my voice. I haven't been using my voice. This is why my voice is a little bit croaky sort of type thing. So, help me get this channel, up and running sort of type thing. For personal readings, I'm going to leave all the information in the boxes below, and also you can contact me if you want your other 4 core numbers at a discounted price. So drop me a message down there. Please hit like and share and subscribe. You can also hit the bell button, and that will give you notifications when I do upload more videos. But yeah, just try and, give me a hand sort of type thing. I'm a one-man band. I'm doing all this out of, free of charge. They're quite intense readings. Also, put some comments there about your love reading here, whether you want to keep it or whether you want to change it to something else, past, present, future we can do. There's a lot of scenarios and we can incorporate in this. and I do a lot of variations on readings. So we can, do time factors, all this sort of type thing. So anyway, I'm going to leave all the information in the boxes below. You can get hold of me. Leave me a comment, a like, please share, and I'd be very, very much appreciated of that. So I'm not even going to say wish you luck in this scenario in March, because there's a lot of luck in these cards that you're getting at the moment, and this is a destined relationship. So that's pretty wonderful, I think. So I will leave it there. Much love and light, guys, and we'll catch you in April for April's readings, and I look forward to reading your comments. I will reply to all comments. So take care, guys.